All right, and now keep the banner. It's okay. What is up, guys? Welcome to the Bay State Media post game show. And I'll tell you guys one thing real quick before we clap it up and before we get into the slogan. This is going to be our structure of our post game show all season. We are doing combined post game shows with Mr. Jadaway, Mr. Ant, Mr. Ben, Nero, and WTHHS on behalf of what the acronym for that is what the hell is happening in sports. Real quick, let's just clap it up for what the hell is happening in sports. Shout out Nero. Shout out Nero. What the hell is happening in sports? He's helped propel us to amazing heights this year. And with that being said, we got my boy Jadaway in here.
Yo,
The man who's probably on cloud nine.
oh yeah.
We have Mr. Ant, he looks a little like he's avoiding the camera. And then you got Ben, who is a Ravens fan who we're not even gonna get
No,
into
don't even
that.
talk about that. We're talking
But
about
he's a Canadiens fan though. And Mr. Jadaway is a Ducks fan. And Mr. Ant is a Devils fan. And I myself am a Bruins connoisseur. So we got a hockey talk to start here for you guys real quick. Clap it up right now for the Bruins tonight. Yes, sir. Clap it up.
Yo, I
Clap
want to
it.
say one thing. The Eagles fucking suck. Jalen Hurts sucks. Oh my god. Yo, Ant, Ant, I swear to God, bro. Your team fucking blows. Holy shit. And you think you're going to go back to back? Yeah, get the fuck out of here, buddy.
I tried to save
God bless
him.
America, God bless our troops, and God bless the Boston Bruins. Good night.
I'm weak. I'm so
Oh
weak,
my
y'all.
god, man.
Oh shoot! Oh, Ant, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ant. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know he was gonna do. I literally did not know he was gonna do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I wasn't gonna do you like that. But Ant, I guess with that being said, yo, bro, you gotta give me your thoughts on this game right now, man. I'm sorry. We gotta just skip right to that. You gotta give me your thoughts on this game, bro. I love you, dude, and I'm a Jalen Hurts like I've come around, but like it's
Come
hard for
around.
me to.
Come around.
He leads his team to wins. I can't be that mad, bro. He plays to the strength of whatever is called upon that day, and tonight.
NBA version of Steve Nash or NFL version of Steve Nash, bro. That's what I
Okay.
gotta say.
Oh damn!
Oh.
Damn! Oh!
Well, all right. Okay.
Oh, fight back, yo, fight back, fight back. Nah, fight back.
damn.
Yo, that is disrespectful. Yo, fight back, please, bro. Fight back,
He
please.
knows I'm not wrong. Oh, the ultimate game manager, bro.
No. Steve Nash. No, that's fucked up. Like, fight back. And Steve Nash is my favorite basketball player in the history of basketball.
I can't even accept that either.
No, you can't. You got to fight back.
I'm not even wrong. I'm not even wrong, yo.
No, Ant, you got to fight back. I'm sorry, Ant. You have the floor.
I'm not even wrong.
You got to fight back. You got to defend yourself. You got to defend yourself.
You took too long. Fuck out.
Wow.
Come on, give him the floor. Give him the floor, guys.
How about no?
Fight back. Fight back. Oh. Nah, you gotta fight back, Ant. Steve Nash is crazy. The nigga never won a championship, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta fight back.
I mean, that's one difference right there.
What? Has a bunch of all-stars around him. A bunch of all-stars
You gotta-
around him.
Damn.
Takes all the glory though. Come on.
They doing you. They doing you.
Hold on. They what?
They do. Pause. Pause.
We'll
Damn,
be
nigga.
back soon. We'll
No,
be
Hurts-
back soon.
We'll be back. Come
We'll
on,
be
bro.
back soon.
We'll be back. We'll be back soon.
back
We'll be
soon.
back soon. Like, shut your bitch ass up, bitch.
Hey, you shut your bitch ass up, man.
Yeah. Wait. We got a Ravens Eagles battle?
The Ravens
Talk-
right now, bro. Like,
Motherfucker! You're losing to the
Injured ass.
fucking Giants. I don't want to
Injured ass.
fucking hear it.
Nah, I'm sorry, Ben. Nah, Ben. You're gonna lose this one, Ben. I would stop.
I know. but he's still
Bro.
fucking losing to the Giants.
Nah, Ben. I would stop while you're behind.
Yeah, I'm
I would,
stopping.
I would stop while you're
bro.
behind.
Like,
Cook Ant.
like,
Talk to me.
bro. Yeah.
By the way, y'all only
like,
2 games over
y'all
over
lost to a
500.
struggling Texans, bro. Y'all lost to a struggling Texans. Yeah, I gave up hope. So let's not do that.
Hey.
But,
And I will say, Ben, we whooped your motherfucking ass, nigga.
Okay, let's not put on the Ravens
Like,
the 3
Yeah.
words.
Oh no, we are. Yeah, we whooped your motherfucking ass, nigga.
Bro,
I
Yeah,
said
don't
3
forget
words.
that.
Hey,
Don't forget
The
that.
Texans game, I can tell them they didn't have Lamar, so we can kind of give them a pass, low key.
Nah, no, fuck that pass. No, fuck that pass. We get negative. What's our slow slogan, guys? Let's clap it up real quick. Let's
No, fucking
Get-
not clapping for this shit.
negative.
I'm not
I like
clapping
Jado,
for this
talk to
shit.
me.
Let me go.
Talk to me. Talk to me,
Hold on,
Jado.
Hold on. All I say is in that backfield, Scatterboo's been going crazy on them. 3 touchdowns in the game. 3. Not 1, not 2, not 3. He eating like this. Hey, we already know the post game gonna be Jameis Winston like this. He eating the W. Hey, guess what Jalen Hurts just did? Oh, hold on. Guess who was that?
Interception? No way.
Fumble? Who fumbled? 29? Who that, Ant? Who 29? Who 29, Ant? Who fumbled?
Uh-oh.
I think AJ Dillon, bro.
AJ Dillon, you trash. Look, say what
Well, hey, don't do my boy like that, yo. AJ, if you ever see this, I'm sorry, bro. No, we love you over here in Boston. BC legend. Nah, I ain't gonna go that far.
Come on.
That's
man.
my dog. That's my dog.
Hold on. I'll put it like this. You know, throw him in the washing machine. He washed. Come on.
Oh, shit.
Hey.
Let's do that.
All right.
Let's see. Who's been cooking them? Lil John. Lil John been cooking y'all. The whole game.
Little John.
That's his name. Lil John. Lil John been
Oh
cooking y'all the whole game.
yeah.
Lil John. Been
That's a
cooking y'all
fire
the whole game.
nickname. That's a fire
No,
nickname.
that's literally his name.
Yeah.
That's a fire. That's a
not
fire.
even his nickname. That's his
Oh,
name.
you talk about Lil Jordan Humphrey?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Lil Jordan Humphrey. Yeah.
Yup.
Yep. Absolutely.
What's his name? Scatterboo was on him.
Mhm.
Darts on him. Dart
Mhm.
having multiple first downs. Y'all can't. I don't know. Y'all got no pocket presence. Every time they get in the pocket, he gone. He not even in no more. I don't know
Yeah,
what y'all
Dart
got.
throwing darts out there.
Oh yeah, throwing them. And by the way, we lost. We don't got no receivers right now. We don't got nobody.
That's how you know Jackson Dart. And this, you know, this is how you know. And let me just talk to you guys real quick, you know, because I was a big Jackson Dart guy coming out of this season, coming into the season, coming out of training camp. I was a big Jackson Dart guy. And this performance against the Eagles, bro, I mean, 187 yards and a touchdown and 16 for 24. 9 carries for 58 yards right there. The athleticism is shown. The athleticism is on tape. You know what I mean? So, for me, I think that is a big thing. Him using his legs, making plays. His longest run tonight, 20 yards. He's got a rushing touchdown. But what also can't be forgotten, like he just said, Cam Scatterboo, 3 rushing touchdowns today. I mean, shit. Wandale Robinson, 84 yards so far. Lil Jordan Humphrey, 55 yards so far. Johnson, the tight end, 27 yards. Jalen Hyatt, 17. The ball's being spread around.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't have a clear-cut favorite target here. And to me, this is another big benefactor of what people don't understand. Punting and special teams. The punter, Mr. Gillen here, has 2 punts inside the 20, with his longest punt being 52 yards, with a 42-yard average on 4 punts. That has been, honestly, genuinely, might have been, and might be the difference in the game. Setting up the Eagles to put themselves inside the 20. With Jalen Hurts struggles, I read these stats to Ant earlier. There are splits to prove this, right? Jalen Hurts, listen, Ant, I'm not going to rag on your boy, bro. He's an amazing player.
Go ahead.
He does amazing things, bro. I'm a Chiefs fan, and you know, it would be up to me or to be the type of guy to sit here and rag on Jalen Hurts. But I'm not going to sit here and rag on Jalen Hurts, bro. I'm not. It's just not in my nature. He's a great quarterback, man. He's a championship winning quarterback. He's a guy who beat my team in the Super Bowl. We had no business being there last year, but he still beat us after the way we played in the playoffs, having to beat Josh Allen and a couple other guys. We really showed, obviously, this team, Mahomes, we're here. We're here to stay. This is our decade. We are the dynasty. This is what is supposed to happen. And we aren't really showing it right now to the best of the ability. But what I would like to say right now, especially Jalen Hurts, man, like, I mean, he's had 3 games this year where he has had under 153 yards as a passer. I love you, Ant. I'm sorry, but just some of this stuff has to be discussed. Not a single 300-yard game. And he's gone up. I mean, he's gone up against great teams. So I will say that even though he hasn't gone up against a poverty team all season so far, other than the Giants. I'm sorry, Jadaway. I love you, but
It's all right. I understand. I already know.
you know, I just am being honest. Like a team he should beat, the one team he should have beaten this year, he actually is having a probably his best game, which is odd. And these are the reasons why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because we can't dump on Ant too much because he's got almost 300 yards, a touchdown, and an interception right now. You know,
Where's he at? 280.
283.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to sit here and rag on him. I don't want to sit here and talk shit about him because he's not the reason why they're losing this game today. The defense is the very clear reason why they're losing this game today. But against Tampa Bay, a good team, he had 130 yards. He had 2 touchdowns though. It's just odd. Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you. My birthday's in an hour. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. But against us, a defense that has struggled all year, he had 101 yards, bro. And he whooped our ass in the Super Bowl. So I'm not really sure what's different for him when we have a worse defense from last year that played against him this year. So I don't know what was up with him that game. And then you have Dallas, where I'll be honest, when I first did it live, like I thought he made a lot of great decisions. I felt like that Dallas game wasn't a determination overall of his play, but 152 yards is glaring. But I don't think that's the one game where I'll give him where I feel like that game I could leave that as an outlier. So with that being said, too, also we gotta look at his splits too as well. Jalen Hurts splits so far this season.
Don't forget their OC though. Their OC is pretty trash.
He is, and that's the reason why I said what I said to Ant too. I don't think that. Listen, I think Hurts is Hurts, right? But AJ Brown's getting double teamed constantly. As a coach, you got to figure out a way to get the guy open. If you got to switch him and Devontae Smith outside from inside and try and put them in a way to just see what AJ Brown's going to do. Like AJ Brown is obviously skilled enough to play anywhere on the line. He can play off the line. He can play on the line. He can play the X, the Y, the Z. He's great. He's a great football player. He just is a great football player. And I feel like A.J. Brown should be the focal point outside of Saquon Barkley. A.J. Brown should be the first guy and the first read on every single play. It doesn't matter what it is. If I'm a coach, I'm drawing up everything for him to get the ball in his hands. Devontae Smith is a guy that you put in a position to win on routes on the inside against linebackers and a couple of these guys who are just too slow to stop him. Or if they're too slow to stop him, he's just too quick getting to where he wants to get to on the field. Right. And I think that the OC, like you just said, hasn't utilized that in the correct way enough for them to sit there and be like, this Eagles team is dominant. And it's not the roster. We saw this roster win a Super Bowl last year, right? This roster won a Super Bowl. And you got to sit there and think to yourself as an Eagles fan, Ant, what is the real problem? And I think the real problem, like Jadaway said, is coaching. And Jalen Hurts, he's had a great season. I'm not going to rag on him. I don't think he's the problem. He has 7 touchdowns, 7 passing touchdowns, no interceptions. As to what I'm reading right now. Did he throw one tonight?
Yes, he did.
Okay. So he has 1, which 7-1, beautiful ratio. Beautiful. We're not going to sit here and talk shit.
No, that's 7-1.
7-1's a beautiful ratio.
That's why I gave him the comparison of Steve Nash. That's not a bad comparison.
It is a horrible comparison.
No,
as someone who's yes, it is.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. As someone who is a diehard, I would die on the hill that Steve Nash is my favorite player, and he is the perfect embodiment of a point guard. If Steve Nash was fucking 6'5", we would be having a different conversation. I'm just being honest.
No, I'm just saying, but offensively, he
So
has the abilities to be great, but doesn't utilize them to his full potential.
no,
That-
I don't think this is the difference between. Okay, I like your analogy, but we're gonna break this down real quick, before I go into the stats of Jalen Hurts. Right, Steve Nash on a Suns team that was ahead of its time. I don't think what people understand is Mike D'Antoni's coaching scheme and what Mike D'Antoni was doing was far ahead of its time. We are literally seeing Mike D'Antoni's system being played by almost damn near every team.
right.
And anybody that watches basketball or has watched it for years, you would understand that this is a fact. Mike D'Antoni was so far ahead of his time on multiple occasions, and it just didn't fit the mold of the league. But he is a coaching pioneer.
Right.
And
correct.
that's not Nick Sirianni. Nick
Yeah.
Sirianni is a player's coach. He's a guy, he's going to motivate you. He's going to do all the right shit, say all the right shit in the NFL mic'd up on YouTube every fucking week. He's going to do all that shit, rah, yeah, rah, 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 in your face. Bro, we're seeing the difference right now with the offensive coordinators of the past and these offensive coordinators now. If the Eagles had just kept Andy Reid, we might be having a different conversation. And my team would never be where we're at if we didn't have Andy Reid. I'm just being fucking honest with you. I'm being dead serious. Andy Reid turned Michael Vick into a pocket passer. Someone no one thought he could do that. Nick Sirianni has not done that with Jalen Hurts. And this is the difference between the situations. Mike D'Antoni put Steve Nash in the right position to win and built around him after he left Dallas. He came there. Dirk Nowitzki was the guy. And we saw that when Dirk Nowitzki had the greatest run in fucking NBA history by a single individual superstar. The greatest finals run ever.
Amen.
Ever. Other than that, Dwayne Wade, 06. Other than that, you can't tell me shit. Like, Dirk Nowitzki.
2011 Dirk was crazy.
2011 Dirk is one of the greatest runs we've ever seen by a superstar in any fucking sport.
Yes.
So, and to attribute to that, like, I just don't think that Jalen Hurts is Dirk Nowitzki. I don't think he's Steve Nash. Steve Nash made everyone around him better. And you know what the difference between Steve Nash and Jalen Hurts is? Let me just tell you this real quick. Steve Nash, when he was called upon to score 30 points, that nigga put up 30, 40.
Right.
When he was asked to.
Facts.
There are times when you've asked Jalen Hurts to put up 30, 40 in some of these games.
I ain't say it.
And he can't.
That's
True.
That's true. He can't do it.
He did it in the Super Bowl, so you can't say that he's never done it before. That's gone. That's over with and done with. I'm a Chiefs fan. I'll tell you, he outplayed Mahomes that first Super Bowl. He did.
Yeah, for sure.
Individually, he did.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to sit there and lie to niggas. But the Steve Nash comparison is just a little iffy because we've seen Steve Nash. He won a league MVP on a team where he had Dirk, one of the best up-and-coming players at the specific time where he was on that Dallas team. And I think that's a bad comparison just because of that. But I also think that Jalen Hurts deserves more credit. Like, I get it. He has a great team. He has whatever around him. Yes, you can swap any other quarterback and they'd be great on his team. But that's the difference about building a great team to win a Super Bowl and just relying on a guy like the Bengals are relying on 3 guys to get the job done.
Right.
It just doesn't, football doesn't work that way. Whereas basketball, there's one guy who could change the whole trajectory. And you look at the Dallas Mavericks, right? Look what happened with Luka.
Yep.
It's something to lo and behold. Like, it's just sad that Luka was subjected to that situation. But at the same time, we have to sit here and tell ourselves, like, what's the reality of the situation? Dallas needed Luka. They needed Mark Cuban as well. And this Dallas team, when you saw Mark Cuban left, they went unchecked. And when Luka couldn't get the job done while he was also injured,
got traded after dropping 33, 9, and 10, by the way.
I know on the basketball pod I was saying what I was saying about Luka because I'm a Celtics fan. So it is what I wasn't full on dead serious talking about, I don't care whether or not he's injured. Like, yeah, duh. That's me just talking shit because we won. But if Luka wasn't injured, I don't know. Like, he probably could have been out there playing defense. he probably could have been out there doing X, Y, and Z, but that Dallas team was banged up, and I just think you can't fault him when he put his all on the line, and we can't
Thanks.
fault Jalen Hurts for putting his all on the line a lot of these times. And he does. He's a runner. He runs a lot with the football. He's able to utilize and put the football in places that with his legs that you know other quarterbacks can't do other than Lamar, Josh Allen, and that's really almost it. Like Joe Burrow can run, but he's none of those guys. Like Aaron Rodgers used to be able to run, but he was never Kyler Murray.
No.
Like so I think that's why I say what I say about the comparison. But about this Eagles game, bro, just the splits real quick, just to get back into the point, obviously, of what's going on. Like Jalen Hurts so far this year, he's averaging 138 passing yards a game. Like his highest completion percentage so far is against Dallas, which was the first week of the season, 82.6. He hasn't had 70 or above. Actually, excuse me, he hasn't had 69% or above completion percentage since that first week. That's a glaring problem. I like I said, it could be a result of the offensive coordinator, but also at the same time, his rating, not his QBR. QBR and rating are two different things. His rating, 94.2 the first week, 78 the first week, 117.4, 104.5, 100.8. Fluctuation, no consistency there at all. None. Zero. And it might be a coaching problem because we didn't see this last year in the Super Bowl, and we didn't see a lot of this last year throughout the season. I think we saw a lot of A.J. Brown stagnation due to triple teams and double coverage up over the top. You can't let A.J. Brown get on one-on-one. And teams the past 2 seasons have not been letting A.J. Brown get one-on-one. And you look, his biggest target, his best target, when he can't target him, these are the numbers he's putting up. It needs to be a conversation now that we're having this conversation. Like, he's going against the goddamn fucking Giants, bro. I know he's been running for his life, and I know I'm obviously talking you guys' ear off a little bit, but he's been running for his life, dude, all season. He can't stand there, reset the pocket, do X, Y, and Z. His first instinct is to run. I get it. Use your strengths, but you want people to prove you're this type of passer, this type of quarterback I want to see you at. I'm rooting for you. As a Chiefs fan, that's crazy. But I'm still rooting for you. I saw you at Oklahoma. I saw you at Alabama. I know what you're capable of. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. You have to be able to do it at this level to a consistent effect to be considered for anything. And I really thought he was going to be the way he was wheeling and dealing, making decisions off the first and second reads in that first week against the Cowboys. I thought this was going to be his year where he says, 4,000 plus or bust. Genuinely. 4,000 plus or bust. And it's just sad to see what's going on right now. But we're going to shift to Ant to start this table here. Ant. Brother. You got to talk to me, bro. You got to talk to me, bro. You got to talk to me, man. After we've seen you guys all year be pretty good, like, you got to talk to me about other than what I just said. Like, what do you think right now could be the biggest sign of how this team is going to move forward? Because this is a game where it really shows the deficiencies. You think this is okay? To better question, do you think this is just a bad game and it's a come down to earth game? Better
Quite
question.
possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Quite possibly.
Stand on business, yes or no?
I mean, yeah. I mean, to be fair,
Talk your shit.
It's been a lot of close games against a lot of good teams, and can't exactly win them all per se.
Yep.
The Broncos game was a tough loss, and this Giants game also kind of a tough loss. I mean, I guess
Right.
you gotta let them win one of those games every 3-4 years. But
Hold on now.
um,
Hold on, Jada. Wait, let him. You can go after.
But I mean, it's just interesting. Seeing what's kind of unfolding here. Obviously, both of us are not really like the most healthiest we could be yet. They're missing pieces. We're missing pieces. It's just it's a rough one. It's a rough patch we're going through at the moment. Yeah, I don't really know how else to kind of describe it. I mean, a lot of teams just kind of go through this little rough patch after winning the Super Bowl. Usually, I mean,
Right.
I it's just a rough one, dog.
Yeah. I mean, hey, Jade away, bro. You're a Giants fan, bro. You
Yeah.
got the floor, bro. Also, real quick. I'm sorry. Hold on one sec, guys. Hold on. We have the man himself in the building, Mr. WTHHS. What the hell is happening? Sports clap it up for Nero real
Yes,
quick.
sir.
Yeah.
Shout out for Nero, joining in on the pod. We got some hockey talk today and some Eagles Giants. So thank you for pulling up and supporting, man. Appreciate you,
sure.
bro. Appreciate
For sure,
you,
yeah. No,
man.
I'll stay for the football talk because for hockey. I ain't
Yeah,
there.
nah. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Absolutely.
But before Mr. Jadaway goes, I will say,
go ahead. Yeah, talk to us. Yep.
real quick because I'll let Jadaway go. I'll go after Jadaway, but I'll just say this, Ant. I feel your pain. I do. But
Well, you're a Drake May fan, so I don't know how you can. Drake May has been outplaying Jalen Hurts all year.
yeah, I'll let Jadaway take the floor when I'll say what I gotta say in a second. But yeah, let's get it.
Yeah. I know he's about to talk his shit with Jadaway. I know you're a Giants fan, bro. So as a Giants fan, man, you have the floor here.
Okay, so it's been a rough season. We've been we was looking good. We was looking good. We look good. We look bad. You know what I'm saying? We have a good week and we have a bad week, right? And so
Right.
our main problem all year, it was going to be all year, was our quarterback issues. But I don't know, man. Jackson Dart looking like the guy. He looking like that dude out there. Now he's young. He got some stuff to clear up, but he has hella potential, man. And I already see Jameis, he's in a W right now. But even though I do hate on Jalen Hurts a lot, he's not terrible. I'll say that he's not terrible. He's actually he's a good quarterback. He's a above average quarterback. But in certain instances of this game, it was like he held the ball too long, and he'll just throw some stupid pass.
Yep.
Which I don't understand. So I'm like what's going on, man? This is your Super Bowl MVP.
Right.
Like, we gotta lock in. If you wanna go back to back, then you gotta lock in, man.
Right.
But for us Giants, man, I think this is just really one of those divisional games. We're probably not gonna win more than 6 games this year, if I'm being honest with you. This is like our little Super Bowl, so we're gonna enjoy this while we can.
But do you think that, even though that's the case, right? See, listen, I was a big Jackson Dart guy coming into the league. I thought he was better than Dylan Gabriel. We're gonna see.
I think he is.
I thought he was better than Dylan Gabriel coming in. He went to Ole Miss, dude, played on a team where he was going up and facing great competition all the time.
He only had 4 losses.
And only had, I think, his whole career, right? He had 4.
Exactly.
So this is a guy who knows how to win, and the guy who has always played to his strengths. He's an athletic quarterback. And as a smaller guy, you see some of the smaller guys in the league, Russell Wilson, even himself. Russell Wilson had to use his legs to a point. You've seen smaller guys like Kyler Murray has to use his legs to a point. Jackson Dart is kind of the mold of just one of those smaller guys who is extremely athletic. And he does have an arm. Yeah, he's not. But he's 6'2". You know what I mean? It's not bad, but Lamar 6'4", Josh Allen 6'6", Mahomes is 6'3", 6'4", You know what I mean? Like, whereas the quarterback position, they do take like even Aaron Rodgers is like 6'3", 6'4",
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. So, like, with that being said, too, like he's just a smaller guy who has to utilize his. Honestly, Jackson Dart's probably listed at 6'1", bro.
Probably.
Yeah, he's short. Like, he's just a tiny bit taller than Russell Wilson, who is 6 feet tall, 5'11". So I think that Jackson Dart, he has a lot to offer to the table. And the thing about Dart too is when you go up against those types of teams, and you're playing at Ole Miss, you're playing against SEC teams, Big Ten teams, like you're playing against the gauntlet every year at Ole Miss. Like he wasn't just going up against scrubs, and I think that you're seeing that translate today against an Eagles defense that's elite. I'm sorry, Ant. This is a fact. This Eagles defense has been elite the past 3 seasons, probably honestly 4 to 5.
Yeah. But
No, since the Patriots Super Bowl,
yeah.
legit. This has been a year in, year out elite defense. And
Right.
Jalen Hurts has to fucking find a way, bro. If Jackson Dart is finding a way against y'all right now, Jalen Hurts don't got no excuses no more. And to be honest with you, I can't defend him no more after today. I can't. It's hard to.
It's hard.
It's hard. And especially as a Chiefs fan trying to defend the guy. Like, it is hard to defend Jalen Hurts right now, bro. And I'm trying my best, and I have tried my best, I should say, to the most of the extent. But, he's done everything he probably could last year. But this year, it's just interesting to see what the hell is going on right now with Jalen Hurts. And maybe him and AJ Brown aren't seeing eye to eye. AJ Brown's been a little bit of expressive in his emotions in some of these press conferences or just in general in some certain quotes on social media. Jalen Hurts is, he's going to come up with this little philosophical quote that like he read from Julius Caesar's handbook. Like that's not enough anymore, bro.
I got you. Hold on.
I don't want to hear that Shakespeare shit no more. Like
this loss was only a testament of the talent that we have going into the game. And this is only what the soldiers on the field is going to bring us to the victory. So our losses on the field is going to bring us to victory.
So Jadeway, I also have a question for you real quick, bro.
Yeah.
So how do you feel this year? This is what I'm going to ask you. And I want to ask the rest of the panel this too. So if you guys want to answer, Ant, put it up on the banner here. Is the Giants' defensive line top 3 in the league? Because Brian Burns, Thibodeau, and fucking Carter have been harassing the whole. I mean, the harassment is crazy to the point where they should be charged on quarterbacks.
Okay.
Talk to me like. Is this Giants defensive line top 3 as a Giants fan? And then we'll ask the rest of the panel. They can get to it.
Maybe top 5. Top 3 might push it. Only because Carter is still a rookie and kind of inconsistent sometimes. But they're close to top 3 for sure. I'm trying to think who else would be up there.
Patriots
is up there for sure. Yeah.
Packers. Broncos.
I wouldn't say pre this year Ravens had a good rush, but this year they've been trash.
Banged up. Can't put them in that category, unfortunately. And they just made a trade, so
yeah. The Commanders are underrated for their pass rush has been pretty decent this year.
Yep.
Let me think.
I'm gonna sit here and say yes.
Yeah, they might be actually. Yeah.
I'm gonna sit here and say yes.
I'm trying to think who's like better.
I don't think the Commanders are better than them.
No.
Packers, okay. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Rams. I'm just throwing the name Rams out there, but I don't know if they're
as of the last couple weeks and then losing to the 49ers, not so sure about that Rams pass rush because the pass rush was the biggest problem against the 49ers. Real shit. No bullshit. So you couldn't even pressure Mac Jones to keep him from scoring 20-plus points. I'm not so sure. So
they have the best players maybe, but not the best pass rush.
what I want everybody to do is go look at pressure rate for Burns, Thibodeau, and Carter, and the amount of snaps that they're producing, and then in that, if you understand the math in that or how to read the stats to tell you what it wants to tell you, I personally think, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I think if this Giants defense expounds on the secondary and
Oh yeah,
oh my, oh my goodness,
and
bro.
not even down with you.
If
If Dante Banks becomes anything he's supposed to be, oh my
yes,
gosh, oh my
you
gosh,
took the next point right on. Like
oh my
yes, thank
gosh.
you. If he's everything cracked up to be, dude, on top of this defensive line, I mean,
Right, right,
I love you to death, Ben, and I love you to death, Ant. You guys got two great defensive teams, and I'm a Chiefs fan, and we have a great defensive line. But I'm sorry, that
yeah,
Giants defensive line and that defense in general is
right,
scary, bro. If they get, imagine they got a number one corner.
exactly.
Imagine if they had a number one corner right now.
Dante's
Their
rookie season
record,
is so good too.
their
Like I,
record might look different. But yeah, talk to me about Dante real quick.
yeah, no, Dante's rookie season was amazing. In the last
Mm-hmm.
2 years, I don't know what's like. It's like he's been off and on. I know he was kind of injured a little bit last year, but to be honest, I think he's going through like a little like Josh Norman thing, where like his like first year was good and his second 2 years are like kind of mid. But I think
Mm-hmm.
next year, especially if we get like um a little bit better defensive coaching, then he'll be great because we need to like spread him out more. To be honest, because we kind of keep him in
Right.
like that high safety spot a little bit too much.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
if we kind of bring him down, I feel like he'll be a lot better in like man coverage instead of
Yep.
like putting him in zone.
Yeah, and that's where I feel like he would probably benefit the most.
Yeah, for
Absolutely.
sure.
I think that would be his best position. And then you think about it this way too, like, what about Cam Scatterboo, bro? Like, that's got to be a conversation real quick.
Oh
And
yeah,
Cam Scatterboo, bro. Cam Scatterboo, is this a rookie of the
Peyton,
year candidate or not?
right? They done redrafted Peyton Hillis, bro.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
man, like you talking about hard runner, bro? Like he's like running through people like crazy. Like
Yep.
he's cracking skulls. Like it's wild.
And not only
Really,
is he cracking skulls, he's out here scoring touchdowns. He being skilled, jump cuts, everything.
right, right. He's very skilled.
You
Which
see.
he was really good in Arizona though. Like he really was really good.
Oh yeah. Arizona,
Yeah,
that was
he
like
was.
his kind
Yeah,
of like his whatever bread and butter as to what other people would call it. But
right.
you know, I think that also that at the same time, you got to look at it from a perspective of can this Giants team really in the future next year, even having a good pick this year, do you guys think you guys will tank, or you guys would think you guys will make a push?
I don't think we have a reason to tank. Um, I mean, I would say this: we were gonna tank if Jackson Dart wasn't good. If he was
Yeah.
like, if he wasn't good, we would have tanked to get like Arch or something. Because I know they was like really trying to push for Arch, but even then, I was like, there's no point of getting him because we would have to like tank for the next like 2-3 years, and like
Mm-hmm.
we can probably do a lot better than we can probably find someone like those 2-3 years better than Arch. Oh, no, we definitely found someone better, bro. Because I don't think Arch is like, I don't know. He's looking really iffy right now. Like he's on the chopping block.
Right.
He's on the chopping block. So I'm glad we got Dart. I mean, it's really up in the air if people wanted to get Dart and or did we make a mistake not getting Sanders? That was Sanders was locked for like a little bit going to the Giants. Like everybody thought he was going to the Giants,
Right.
and then it didn't happen. Which I'm pretty sure there was like it was some type of thing he said to somebody and they weren't messing with it, and so they went with Dart. But it looks good right now. I think we should just keep working on the O line.
Right.
Keep working maybe on the cornerbacks, and then I think we're Gucci. We can make the NFC least into the NFC beast. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And having this confidence going into this game, especially going into this game, or just even coming out of this game, like The Giants actually have one of the hardest schedules in the entire league, too.
Yeah.
I don't think people, that are casual watchers probably looked at that, but the Giants actually have had, in terms of strength of schedule, they were a top 10 team. Their strength of schedule is really bad, and it doesn't do anything for them. But a win like this against the Eagles, it just shows Jackson. There's potential there.
Yeah,
It's there.
it's there.
And beating a team like this, it's there. And this is the Eagles team that has struggled to score all season. They've struggled to score all season, and you kind of want to see. You want to see a lot of these other players definitely go into a situation where they can actually produce. Where Wandale Robinson or Tyrone Tracy. I'm high on Tyrone Tracy. I think he's a great player.
Yeah, Tyron Tracy's great.
He's a great player. So, but Nero, how do you feel about this game tonight so far? And then the Eagles and the Giants as a whole, bro. It's been a while since we had, your boy on here. So,
Yes, sir. I will say before I get into this game, if the Giants were to tank for somebody, I try to go get Jordan Tyson. I try to get Cam.
yes.
Yeah.
That's who I would really try to go for. Add in one more receiver
Yeah.
to who they have already. Neighbors should come back healthy. Wandale Robinson, for the first few years, has really been, I wouldn't say underused, but more so, he didn't find his true footing due to quarterback play. But now you got a guy like Jackson Dart. You saw what Wandale Robinson did tonight, especially on his touchdown grab. So if you can build.
I don't mean to be biased, but Mario Craver from my Aggies should be a guy maybe that they should consider taking. Yeah. Mario Craver is a guy from my Aggies. I know he's 5'9", 165. He's not that big of a guy. But right now he's a top 10 receiver in the NCAA. And he's a guy that's slept on, but also I would say another guy that's also slept on too, Hank Beatty from the Illinois. Hank Beatty is a guy I really like. I think that both of their games, Craver and Beatty, are very extremely underrated. And even your boy over there at BC, bro. We gonna talk about your boy at BC real quick too. Real quick. I think this guy could definitely be a guy that could make some noise, bro. And I will tell you, Mr. Bond, Mr. Bond is a guy I think that could make a difference. And that is a very sleeper pick. Mr. Lewis Bond, Sr., 5'11", 190, out of Chicago, Illinois, from Boston College. That's a guy that, Nero's been following for a minute. So that's another guy I think that could definitely contribute and complement to this offense too. And Nero, real quick, I definitely want to ask, do you think Lewis Bond could be a difference maker on a team enough his first year? Or do you think he needs another year in college and the Giants should wait on picking him in maybe the third or the fourth round?
Honestly, because I know he's a senior right now, I think if I were him, I would go into the draft. Due to him being at Boston College, obviously he would have to go on a run right now to really be considered a first round pick. But you see a lot of gems fall, in the second, third, maybe fourth round.
Right. Whoever's background noise, please turn it down. Thank you.
There's going to be a team that really look at him. Obviously, I think one team that's probably really looking at him right now is because they're literally, less than an hour away, and you have ties to Bill O'Brien. Is this New England Patriots team? Will they go after him? I don't know. I wouldn't mind if they do, truthfully, due to his skill set. But the team that drafts him has to really look at his tape because he's really a possession guy. If you see his hands and how well he does run his routes, he can catch the ball. I think in terms of NFL, NFL impact, I should say, I think this kid could end up being a steal depending on what situation he gets into. If he falls into a team where you kind of just see that their receiver skill set or kind of how their coaching isn't up to par. It'll take him a little bit. But if he were to go to a team, let's say, a team like the Rams, a team like, where else? Even you look at the Rams, you look at freaking the Bengals, like a team that has receivers that play well, that have developed well enough and play well enough, like a real receiver type of team that develops the guy. I think he'll end up playing fairly well in the NFL. But if you were to just go to one of these bullshit teams that you kind of see, it's like, yeah, no, these guys ain't in. Like you can kind of just tell, like, yeah, I don't know if he's gonna really excel here. That's the issue. But I think he'll just have to go to the right situation. A team like the Giants, truthfully, that it really wouldn't be a bad situation due to some of the receivers they have, but really the quarterback. Because at least if you look at Jackson Dart, this guy is really, he got it in his name. He's darting up all the field. And to do it against the Eagles team today, and he really didn't have to do too much through the air. He did it on the run, finding guys. Like, that'll play very well.
Absolutely.
I really just think that kind of even looking at this Giants team right now, and kind of like Jada Way said, looking at this defense especially, they're one corner away. If they were to get a star corner, a guy a really like a shutdown type of guy, you look back at the James Bradburys, the Janoris Jenkins, the Dominique Rodgers-Cromarties, kind of guys like that just have the physical traits, the difference maker traits for a defense like this.
My guy, Landon Collins.
You already have the defensive line.
Yeah,
that defensive line right now, especially what they showed today, they neutralized Saquon Barkley. The reason the Eagles really lost today, one of the reasons I should say, they neutralized Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley really didn't do shit after that first drive. He didn't do nothing. At the rate he was on after that first drive, he probably could have ran for over definitely at least 115, 120 yards. He only managed to run for 58.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you limit him, you're going to win a lot of these games. That's their offense right there. Yeah, the Jalen Hurts has these receivers and whatnot, but at the same time, if you ain't really getting the ball to the receivers when they should get the ball, you're not going to help yourself. If you're just running Saquon Barkley and you're giving him 2 straight times for negative yards after the defense already knows what the fuck the game plan is, it's not going to help you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this Giants team right now, how there's a lot of confidence on this team right now because you just beat the top team in your division and the defending Super Bowl champions. Could they do it again in Philadelphia? You never know. They might be able to. After what they just showed on defense right now and kind of how to limit Saquon Barkley, you take him out the game, you have a better shot at winning. You know what I'm saying? It's simple.
Yep.
That's
you do.
But
Saquon
overall,
Barkley, as you said,
right,
bona fide player, dude, just one of the greatest players in history. So, but yeah, keep going, Daryl. I apologize.
Oh no, for
Absolutely.
sure. No, you're good. No, but literally, like you take him out the game, you have a far better, chance of winning, which they did. But also, you kind of look at how the Eagles played. Everything was kind of going fine, or at least to try to get back into the game, up until Jalen Hurts threw that pick. Once Jalen Hurts threw that pick, you kind of knew the game was over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You had hope that the Eagles defense had a touchdown, and sure enough, Scadaboo got that last touchdown. It was done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I tell you, like, Jalen Hurts to throw 7 touchdowns and 1 interception so far is great. Those are great numbers. But something's kind of also telling me after what the Giants defensive line kind of did to this Eagles offensive line that there may be a tad bit of a problem right there. There might be. It's not crazy yet, but for these last 2 weeks to blow a lead to the Broncos after you were up 18 and to let the Giants, manhandle you and make you look like some pansies, excuse me, but they really kind of did.
Factual information,
especially in the second half. That shouldn't fly. I know they don't fly with Ant, but that really, if you're an Eagles fan, that shouldn't fly with you. Real shit.
Yeah,
Super Bowl champ.
Kind of sad. That was kind of sad. You just lost to a 1-4 team going into it.
And especially
hold on, Amari. Hold on.
Your gauntlet of a schedule.
You just lost to a team that when Jackson Dart went down, they booed your start. They booed a whole. I can't even call him a.
Don't even say Hall of Famer.
They just booed Russell Wilson.
Don't even
For one
fucking
play.
call that man that. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you caught yourself. Holy shit. You
That's
about to
what,
have
yeah, I
me
know how to
tight.
catch myself.
You
I know how
about
to
to
catch
have me
myself. That's
tight.
what I'm saying. You know, I can't even call him a bona fide Hall of Famer no more. It's
Nah.
done. Like you can't, and no more. You probably could have
Absolutely
said that
not.
5 years ago. You can't no more.
No.
You're booing Russell Wilson, and you lose. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
sad. That's sad. That's sad. And mind you, he
Ain't
went out
nothing
there
you
for
can
one
do
play.
with it.
Literally, he went out there for one
Yeah.
play and looked sorry as shit. No,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
And
That's embarrassing. That's
And that's a
embarrassing.
I
great
will
point.
say, like, another thing that Jordan mentioned about like the pick, it's also one thing that I saw. That defensive pass interference for the Eagles when the Giants were in the red zone before they scored that last touchdown, that
Yeah.
killed
Yep.
them.
Give me
Dude.
1 second. Yep. Go
If
ahead.
they
Keep
if they
talking.
were able to get, you know, that stop there, that would have been, instead of like a 17-point lead or whatever it ended up being, it would have been maybe 13 if they only gave up a field goal and then they score, and then the game looked completely different. That defensive pass interference definitely killed them, along with the pick for sure. But that killed all their momentum right there.
Facts.
I agree. Well,
Yeah.
And I'd say too, it's like even so, like you kind of also look at this. Like I feel like the game also kind of changed just a tad bit when Quinyon Mitchell went out with that hamstring injury.
Oh, no
'Cause-
doubt, brother.
Because it also like that Giants, excuse me, not Giants, that Eagles, I
Eagles.
should say,
Yep.
that Eagles secondary, especially tonight, also. Like,
Shaky.
if I'm
Shaky.
like, especially for
Oh,
a
yeah.
team like the Eagles, you
Mm.
can't be letting Wandale Robinson shit on you like that.
Nah.
You
And-
can't.
Hell
You
no.
can't.
Right? And I
You know what I
understand he's
mean?
a good football player, but he should not be shitting on niggas every week. Like,
No,
that's
for
just
sure.
And
not the
Ringo
type
is
of player he is.
horrible.
Yeah.
Ringo's horrible. He's horrible. He's letting up plays he shouldn't be letting up. Like, come on, that pass interference call, you know better. You know
Yep.
better.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say one thing. Shout out DJ. Lito's bag. Lito's bag. You heard me? Yeah, man. Shout out DJ, Mr. QB. You feel me? Shout out DJ for tuning in. But yeah, bro, let's just dive into it real quick, just to get it out the way. Ben, I know you're a Canadiens fan, brother. Tonight, just to real quick talk about the Canadiens real quick before we dive into the Bruins real quick, and we'll get into you and the Canadiens, then the Ducks preview, and then we'll just cap it off with the Bruins real quick. We'll be quick about this because I know not a lot of you guys watched the Canadiens game, but Ben and I had the luxury of watching, and it was a dominant win today, a 5-1 win over the Detroit Red Wings. And Ben,
Yep.
I will say one thing too. Yes, DJ, we will talk Pats and Bills. We got you tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm about to be out here tomorrow, just trying to talk about whatever, do whatever. But we are gonna get into the whole Stephon Diggs thing. Wait, hopefully, or unless Nero is doing a WTHHS tonight. If he is,
Actually, it'll be tomorrow.
okay, tomorrow.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
DJ tomorrow, if he wants to talk about that, he will. But tune in. WTHHS, what the hell is happening in sports? 617 on YouTube. Go search that up, DJ. He is awesome. He does, a lot of stuff with us. He helps us out. He's right now here helping us out. So just go watch his show. Go support. Subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for him. It's just the same way for us. But Ben, I'm sorry. Canadiens, Red Wings. This was a great game. And I'll tell you one thing. This is a glaring thing for me today. And I love this about the Canadiens. And as a Bruins fan, it's fucked up to say. Like, I have liked this Canadiens team. Even last year, I was rooting for the Canadiens to beat the Capitals just because we were in the playoffs. And this is a team I really, really like. With the addition of Noah Dobson, I feel like that was a big acquisition that people aren't talking about. And this Canadiens team has propelled themselves to what I think is an ECF championship type team. This team can go to the Eastern Conference Finals. And as a Bruins fan who's obviously in a meddling position here, I do want to say that tonight, an interesting stat for me that I didn't really think I saw a lot last year from the Canadiens was tonight, bro. Hey, man, I'm just going to be outright. The block shots was awesome tonight. I mean, you guys were laying the body down, just willing to block shots, willing to get in front of that puck. And I feel like last year that was a little bit of a
I mean,
weakness.
we had 4 block shots between
You,
from the forwards, and
uh-huh.
we had 6, 5, 2, and 1 from the defensemen. So that's 3, 8.
Took the words
That's
right out of my
14,
mouth.
15, 16. That's 18.
Uh-huh.
Blocks.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
I have 14 for some reason, but if I count, that's definitely 18.
And
Two
to
of
be
that.
honest,
Yeah.
another person tonight who I think will be the benefactor of this team this year, and a big one, Sam Montembeau. Real quick,
But
before everybody.
that was not playing. That was not him playing tonight, though.
Oh, Dobes. I'm sorry. Dobes. Yeah. Right. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Dobes.
I read the wrong name here on Apple Sports. You're right. You're right. Yes. Yes.
That
yes.
is Dobesh. That is
Dobes tonight. Real quick, clap it up for Dobes tonight, everybody. Everybody. Excellent game tonight. 31 shots faced,
36.
1 goal against, 30 saves, 90.96 save percentage.
9-6,
And he played
8
all
to be
60
exact.
minutes.
Yeah, 9-6-8 to be exact.
Even better. Thank you, to be more exact. Thank you, because Apple Sports doesn't show me the third number. 968 to be more exact. Which even then, man, what an amazing game in net. But Ben, talk to us real quick about your Canadians, because no one else watched it but you and I. But talk to us real quick. Talk to us.
Honestly, even though we got outshot pretty badly, we almost got double outshot. That just shows how effective we are in the shooting department. 5 goals on 17 shots, and we chased
quality chances.
Yeah, and we chased the starting goalie for the Rangers, John Gibson, scoring 5 goals. All 5 goals at 13 shots.
Yep, absolutely.
No, I don't know if that's just Gibson being trash or us being good, or both. But I would say with like one guy that really impresses me right now, Oliver Kapanen.
Yeah,
2 goals in 2 games. He has 3 shots on goal.
Yep, he's been playing out of his mind. Another thing too, are you concerned about the face-off circle?
No,
it was a 58% for the Red Wings tonight and 43% for the Canadiens tonight. But
not for now, because it's always been an issue for us.
Okay,
always. But
good.
As long as we can win games, I'm not worried about the face-off circle. If we get blown out in a game and the face-off circle, now I'll be worried.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we win the game and get blown out in the face-off circle, I don't mind it.
Right. No, absolutely. Yeah. I thought that was like a weird number because I felt like the score and all the other stats, like that was a weird stat to look at considering how well they played in other areas of the game. And I'll say one thing too. The Canadiens, they got dirty in those corners tonight. I'll say one thing. What people don't understand, for those that don't understand what the corners are, it is the 2 little corners in the offensive zone on each end of the ice near the net. Behind that red line, or the goal line is what it's called, behind the goal line. And that's where a lot of games are won, to be real. And the game was won by the Canadiens tonight in that department.
That's what we were talking about Mission Laura last night. The Habs were not getting they were not letting themselves getting bumped off the puck. Like Laura did last night.
And the Habs they didn't give them any room to do a lot of physicality. I mean, the way they moved the puck, the way they were moving in general, from defensive zone exits to even offensive zone entries, or even just neutral zone entries. Like the neutral zone entries where I felt like a lot of the bigger the factors tonight in that Canadiens game.
Yep.
So, with that being said, too, also, for those of you that are still in here.
There's not a lot of players with no points tonight.
Yeah.
One on the offense, the forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 defensemen. 6 players out of 18.
Right. No, absolutely. And also, with that being said, right, for those watching or anybody else, right, that's in here, this Bruins game tonight, we'll get to it. We'll get to it real quick before we do this Ducks preview with Jade away.
All right, bet.
The Bruins tonight, man, just a dominant performance from my Boston Bruins tonight, man. I mean, these first 2 games is just a good sign of what's to come. Pause. And I think that us out hitting them by 10 hits, Face-off percentage, 59% in the face-off, 42% for the Blackhawks. We had more power play opportunities, one power play goal tonight, which power play was a fucking struggle for us. The penalties tonight, we had less penalties than them, which was a big fucking struggle for us last year, was penalty and penalty minutes. And then we out-blocked them with shots with 16-6. That was, I feel like the difference in the game is the willingness to block shots and this team being physical. Yo, I'm sorry. We are getting back to our identity. This is it. Defense to offense. Marco Sturm, if you watch Behind the B or you watch anything with us, the difference is playing defense to get on offense. And this Bruins team tonight and the first game of the season yesterday had showed us this team can play defense to get on offense. And these are some of the best zone entries I've seen these first two games from last year. This is some of the best I've seen just in general. Just sitting here talking about how much we've improved on things that were a problem last year. This is a team that can do it and make the playoffs this year if we can continue to play that type of defense. And like DJ just said, right here, okay? Right here. Right here. This is what wins. This is what wins and has always won for us.
Defense
This
does
is
win.
this is it. This is where we're going to beat all of these teams this year who are more talented than us, more skilled than us. They're just better offensively. And the only way we can beat these teams if we shut them down and get out on the rush. We have the guys to get out on the rush. We have some of the skill in the top 6 forwards to get on the rush. Hampus Lindholm, Charlie McAvoy, defensemen who can move the puck but also play defense and be in the right place at the right time. This is a Bruins team this year that I'm seeing. The offseason has worked. Give this guy and Swayman tonight. I mean, let's just get into Jeremy Swayman real quick. I mean, this guy is just
Was
this guy is
Corpusalo
just
playing tonight, bro, right?
this. Well, the first game. I'm sorry, the first game.
Okay.
Just to show you the translation to Corpusalo. You pretty much transition me there, but.
Yeah.
Swayman, man, I want to say one thing. Last night in that game, it might have rubbed off on Corpusalo in this game because Corpusalo stood on his head and played beautifully in the moments we needed him to step up. He had slot chances, and like RJ said too, Zadorov murdered a Hawks player tonight. I saw that on the far corner or the far left boards on the defensive end. He murdered somebody on the far left boards. That is what you want to see. It's a presence. We need to be felt. We need to be there every single time there's a puck in the corner. Go lay a nigga out. I don't care. Go lay somebody out. This is our identity. This is what we're built on. And we don't have a McDavid. We don't have a McKinnon. I love David Pastrnak. And I hope he can take that leap into that type of stratosphere this year. And considering he has knee tendonitis, which is a big problem as a hockey player, that's a chronic injury that may never fucking go away. There's no heal for it. He may be dealing with tendonitis for the rest of his life. And I'm hoping we can utilize that window for here to get him a championship. And this Bruins team and the makeup so far, these two games, I mean, it looks like a defensive downfall, but it's really not due to this game tonight. I get it was a 4-3 victory, but this is the team, the Chicago Blackhawks team last night that really had a great game. This Chicago Blackhawks team last night had an amazing game against the defending champions of the Florida Panthers, who had an amazing game against them last night. But this Blackhawks team is promising. And a team like us, the Bruins tonight, that had a battled game with them, I'm okay getting into a battle with the Blackhawks, a team that showed great poise, great confidence against the defending champs. That's something you want to see from a team like that, the Blackhawks, who they're looking a lot from Spencer Knight. They're looking for a lot from Frank Nazar, Connor Bedard. And Foligno and the veterans are guys that are out there to protect the young guys. And Bedard, Spencer Knight, and Nazar, those might be the best 3 young players. Or even just if you were to think of 3 young players on each team in the league, they might be the best in terms of just potential and how they played so far, or even just last year and what they can bring to the table. Like, they belong there. And I think that with that being also said, the Bruins team, they got a lot to work on offensively. But I will say, I do have a couple of notes for you guys for this Bruins game. This Bruins game was interesting enough to a point where this Isamont play, what people don't understand. Isamont made this beautiful play. He was at the blue line at one point during this play, and I know Ben or anyone else that watched the game knows what I'm talking about. Isamont made this play where he was at the blue line and dug his way all the way to the corner, fought his way through physicality, went all the way to the right corner in the offensive zone, and he went all the way to that corner, retrieved the puck, beat a couple guys out on the puck, and he just got there and he took the puck and he stick handled. And this is what I said about Isamont in the first episode. He has great hands and great instincts and great IQ. He immediately, when he won the puck in the corner, he immediately looked up to go find a pass. And who was right there on the doorstep for that goal? Can anyone tell me if you remember? Ben, can you tell me if you remember?
I took myself for a second, but I do not know.
You don't? Are you sure?
Yeah,
Just think. Are you sure? Before I go ahead, just so you know.
No, I don't remember.
Okay.
I'll just say real quick. I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll leave you guys be for a second.
All right, go piss there, Warrior. Go piss. Yeah, fucking Don Julio's kicking in. No, I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit. But the man on the doorstep.
Oh, somebody said former number 1 pick.
Former number 1 pick.
Wait. Who?
Wait, no, he's capping. I'm sorry. No. Name her. Yes, name from the Blues. But also, this man was on the doorstep. Mr. Pavel Zacha tonight. What a game. What a game. That is a guy we have been skeptical of all season. A +1, an assist, a point. But when I say when Zacha was on the other end, when I mean that, Zacha was on the other end to make a play. He made a play. And he got that puck right into Mr. Elias Lindholm's hands. Elias Lindholm, a guy we have been skeptical of. I've been skeptical of. Elias Lindholm had a great game tonight. And I don't think a lot of people will understand that because it doesn't really show up on the stat sheet here. But he did have a goal, and he had 5 shots on goal. Other than McAvoy, leading the team tonight in shots that reached the goalie on goal tonight. And threatened to score. In dangerous positions, he was below the circle on 2 out of the 5 shots on goal. As a center. And Zacha tonight was amazing offensively. He was just finding the right guy. He was just there at all costs. And I think that when you put that type of stuff together with a guy like Isamont, who I told you guys before, Isamont is a guy who belonged on this roster due to how he played in the preseason, took fucking Adam Fox's lunch money and scored. This is a Bruins team that might be underestimated throughout the season. And even Casey Middlestad, who had a goal tonight and was a +1 and had 2 shots on goal. I know plus minus isn't everything, but
yeah,
I know that this Bruins team and what we're capable of is what tonight we showed, especially when it comes to how we're going to operate and approach this game, how we're going to sit there and actually approach each matchup. There needs to be adjustments. We can't sit there and approach every game the same way, every single game.
facts.
It's just not ideal. It's just not the way we're going to win games, which is what we did a lot last year. Due to Hampus Lindholm being injured, Charlie McAvoy being out for the rest of the year due to his shoulder, and then you had Pastrnak doing all the dirty work, and now to come to find out he has knee tendonitis. Like, that's a big thing. And these veteran guys have to take this window and realize if they want to win or even try to get to where they want to get to, these younger guys or these other guys are going to have to step up. And I feel like this Bruins roster with the 3rd and 4th liners they have, getting Sean Corrali back, and then also having Kuznetsov, who's also been a great player, and then having Geeky, who's stepped up, Corrali, another 4th line player, Arvidsson, who's been a great depth player. I think this team is better than what people think, even including myself. I shit a lot on this team this past offseason. I did. And I think now that I'm looking at the makeup, especially after the preseason, watching the preseason, a couple other things, like this Bruins team has a chance. So That's something I definitely noticed this game. And another thing I also noticed too, just to be quick, I mean, the Bruins tonight, they just won in the corners. They won the battles along the boards. This was a game tonight where I felt like the Blackhawks also struggled with that against the Panthers. A game where the Blackhawks struggled last game. The Bruins capitalized on their weaknesses and their struggles for this game. And that was ultimately the difference in this game. So, but yeah, I don't know, how you guys feel about the Bruins. If you guys have any thoughts, let me know. But
I will
if you-
say two things I will say real quick.
Mhm.
For Lindholm, that's 2 goals in 2 games, right?
Yes, sir.
That's a great start.
I got
That's
yeah,
a lot better
yes.
start of what I heard. What about last year? I don't tune into the Bruins that much, but I will say, like, I was hearing last year that he was a bust. Well, at least that first year. Say he was
A bust of a signing. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, I know he made the All-Star game the year before with the Calgary Flames. Obviously, he got traded right before the All-Star game. He ended up being a Vancouver Canuck for that game, but like going into last year, it was, I looked at him as like, okay, he'll be a true difference maker. He didn't have that great of a of a season last year, but it happens sometimes. Even whenever you go to a team, like there's some guys that might not have the best first year. It leaves a negative taste in a lot of people's mouth, like, oh, why we signed this guy? But if you can pull out,
Got to get acclimated. Yep.
Exactly. If you can get 2 goals in the first couple games, like that's not truly everything. You know what I'm saying? Because there's other factors in hockey in terms of the game that has to be played while you're on the ice, whether it's work with the stick, getting little hip checks and whatnot. I'm not a hockey guy, but kind of just like what I see whenever I do turn in, like guys, kind of giving it their all while they're on the ice. But at least
winning battles, like you said, winning battles.
Exactly. At least
it's a big thing in hockey. Got to win battles on skates because you're on skates. You got to win battles. Absolutely. If you're going into the corner, there's another guy going with you. Have stick lift, shove him. I don't care. Win that battle. You need to show. And I think, like you just said, that was a big thing tonight. But anyway, before you go, Nero, you go ahead.
Oh, one last thing. Let's wish our guy Amari Scott a happy birthday, by the way.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Let's wish Mr. Amari Scott, Mr. Bay State Media himself
a
happy birthday. Happy 26, man.
Thank you, bro.
Hey, man.
I love you too, bro. Love you too. Since high school, bro. That's my guy. Which for those of you guys that don't know, or anybody watching, or anybody just sitting in here, Nero's been my guy since high school, bro. We played against each other in football in high school. He's an amazing football player. He's an amazing guy. He's helped me a lot with a lot of stuff. He's been my number one kind of friend, even when I was like trying to transfer to Curry and stuff. Like he was always there for me and kind of always helping me do stuff on campus and just in general. So I just hope you guys know, like, Nero's a big part to what we're doing right now. So I appreciate you and being here for my birthday and being able to see every single one of my birthdays this year. That's been amazing. But yeah, bro, like I'm getting old. A nigga's 26 years old, but
I'm not too far behind you, bro. I know.
I appreciate you guys so much. And as you can see behind Nero, he might point to you there a little bit. There he is. I used to play against that man a couple times a year in high school. So, that's my guy, bro. So thank you, Nero, always for WTHHS supporting Bay State Media and us being here today. And it's my birthday. And I wouldn't, honestly, bro, I wouldn't rather be doing anything else for my birthday than sitting here doing a podcast with you guys who, we've grown this business. We've grown this company. And Nero has been a big driving force, and especially Jadaway and a couple of other people, man. Like I'm out here. I'm just 26 years old, just with my guys, just trying to figure it out. And, there's a bunch of other people that have helped me along the way. My father, my sister, Brittany, Connor, just a bunch of other people that have helped me, love me along the way. My grandparents, I wish I could show you guys the portrait that I'm staring at right now. That's like against the wall here, along the wall. But my grandparents who are no longer here to physically be here, like they're here watching, and like don't matter what I do or whatever the case may be, like I know that they're always encouraging us to do the same. Nero was able to walk inside their house and be here, and he was able to be subjected to my family and really understand what's at stake. And we did a joint podcast at my dad's house, and it was just awesome to do that. And I get a lot of opportunities, and I don't want anyone to think like, we take this Bay State Media stuff for granted. Like, we love you guys that support here and sit and watch the lives. Like, we only gonna get bigger And I just hope you guys know, like, we got a lot of stuff planned for you guys. Like, we got merchandise, all this other stuff. And, I got an event coming up soon on November 1st for my first company event with my business partner and my cousin Jaleel. Shout out to Mr. Manicide. We've done a lot of great things, and shout out to my boy Reggie too. He's doing a lot of great things. I really wish the best for just you guys, or even just in general, just everything. Like, I love everybody that's here and supports everything that I do every day. And it's hard, to live a life sometimes for some other people. They got a hard time living a life where other people support them and what they want to do. And I'm just glad and grateful and thankful that I got a group of people that believe in what we're doing for this cause and just believe in everything possible, dude, and how we're impacting and trying to change the world through sports. And what we're doing is bigger than what, just money or anything else. And I'm glad that I got a team that understands what's at stake. And you guys always work so fucking hard. And there's nothing I want more to do on my birthday, or just nothing I want more in general, just like to be here doing what I'm doing right now. So, you know, yeah, like it's been a crazy ride just in general. Like, I was 19 years old, like asking myself, am I gonna make it to 21? That shit is crazy. Like, I was subjected to some stuff, and I've been stabbed, jumped, robbed, pieced up, all that. Like, making decisions, poor decisions back then when I was younger. Just trying to learn now to where I'm at now and see how far I've come, and just see how many people that have been here to help get to where I'm at. And even just Ben too. Last night, we was up dedicating our time and doing whatever to 4 a.m, sitting there talking about graphics. You showed me his graphics. He's doing a great job with that. He's helping with graphics, like, or even just me and Nero just talking about merchandise or WTHHS, like joint pods and stuff. Like, I'm just here and I'm grateful and I'm just so fucking thankful. Like, I'm able to like live out a dream, like podcast, being an analyst, all that other stuff. Like, I thought I was gonna transition from a pro sport to doing that, but sometimes it doesn't always work out like that for the rest of us. And what can work out for us has worked out for us. And you just want to do everything you can to the best of the ability enough. And like DJ said, John Fusco loves me. Yeah, yo, it's crazy. Like, shout out to my coach too, John Fusco. Shout out to my coach Dave Grippo. Mr. Grippo was the greatest coach and one of the greatest mentors I've ever had in my life. Like, I know Mr. DJ Danny knows Coach Grippo was just a staple, like, of the Watertown community, or just in general. Just, he was there and he was teaching us shit. Like, you fucked up in practice, whatever. He's like, you bitch ass motherfucker. Like, he didn't play. Like, he did not play, and it molded me into what I am now, enough to a point. And especially my father, he's not watching right now. I know he's not watching. Let me try and text him to get him on here to see if maybe he might watch. But I just want to say this too before obviously we dive back into everything we're supposed to dive back into. But there's been so many people to be an instrumental part of what I got going on, especially my family. My sister, I love my sister to death, man. My sister is like my world. Like, I went through a lot of stuff she didn't have to go through. She went through a lot of stuff I didn't have to go through. And we didn't like subject each other to each other's BS, and I just think that, me and my sister, we were able to grow to enough to a point where we sat there and we told each other, like, we got to sit here and break the cycle as children. And my older sister too, she even said the same thing. You know, my dad, sorry, my dad, yeah, like, I'm sitting here and, I tell you, bro, I mean, I'm staring at this picture too. It's just even whatever, trying not to be emotional, but, you know, my dad, that's my hero, bro. Like, that shit. He's not even like my biological father, but that's my hero. You know what I mean? Like, I'm my dad. Damn. Ugh. Sorry. My dad, bro. He just always gave me a fucking example of just like shit. Like, anything is possible. You know what I mean? Like, anything is fucking possible. Like, bro, we doing what we doing now. We never thought we'd get here and be start selling clothes and merchandise and sending mock-ups to each other and trying to figure out how, we're just gonna do this. Like, my dad is my hero. Like, he just showed me anything is fucking possible. So, my grandfather's not here. That's my That's my dad's hero as his father. But my grandma and grandpa, they taught me also anything is possible, and fucking it's crazy, but I'm fucking sorry. I know, get a little emotional, but I'm so proud of you guys, bro. That's really why I'm crying. Like, you guys have fucking helped me out and create this dream. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, that we're sitting here having this conversation, just talking about it. Like, I never thought I'd be here. I never thought none of this stuff would happen. So you guys help so much, and you guys are like my family, bro. I love you guys so much. Like, we're here and we're doing it, and every day, like, we get up and we go and do what we're supposed to do, our own lives, go to work and do whatever, and we make it happen. And I'm just so proud of you guys, bro. Like, for real. Like, I'm so proud of you guys. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, you've dealt with me being hard on you guys, and you've dealt with me be having pressure, and us having pressure and what we want to do and build this to where it's at now. Like, I don't want you guys to ever forget, like, the hard work you guys are putting in to help me live my dream. Like, the reason why I got a dream is because of you guys, bro. Like, I'm really proud of you. Shit, sorry, I try not to cry to the best of my ability, but bro, you guys have just been here for every step of the way for the space state meter stuff, and I love you guys to death. I love my family, my friend, everybody that's helped me get here. Just so sorry. Yeah, fucking,
You good, bro? You good?
you know,
You good.
I try and have these moments with you guys, because the only way this shit works and how we do what we do is because you guys are right here with me, and I wouldn't ask for it any other way. I wouldn't ask for it any other way. My father, Brittany, everybody else, like, I'm very proud and happy of just to where we've all gotten and where everybody's getting to. And Jada Way and Ant, super young, working, making their lives possible, making their dreams possible too. They're out here narrow, working every day hard, went to college, we went to school together too, even for a little bit. Like, it's just amazing to see how far people come in such a short amount of time, when the goal is to really just to get to where we're supposed to get to. And I just hope you guys know, like, I'm so happy and so grateful, thankful. You guys helped me get to live, like, help me live out my dream every day. And there's 4 people watching it here. Who cares? Like, there's gonna be 4,400 one day, and 44 million eventually, hopefully, across whatever platforms. And this is what we're striving for. And I just hope you guys know this is everything that's crafted. I wouldn't rather be doing anything else on my, like, fuck the club and all that other shit. And I'm an artist. I love music. Like, I'm going to the studio this weekend. Like, just do what you love, because right now in the state of the world, I'm not even trying to get political, but I'm just being honest. Like, the way things are going, and I'll keep it real, America isn't its own country right now, and the government of Israel has a lot to do with a lot of shit. And I just hope that people understand that we're our own people at the end of the day, no matter what's going on. You have a chance to live out your dream. You have a chance to do whatever. We're all here. We all try and do the same thing. And I don't want anyone to ever feel like your dream's not possible because of the craziness that's going on in the world, and not being able to trust what we feel like the people we should trust, or the things we should trust, we can't. And you should be able to trust in yourself or your family, your friends, or just people like you guys, or Nero, or anybody else that's been a mentor for me and just, like, been there and been an example. Or I hope I'm an example for you guys. I'm not going to obviously sit here and say that because I don't know, but hopefully I am an example of just anything is possible. And, take it from a kid who was homeless on the street at 17 years old. Like, I'm here sitting with y'all. I own a house. I've owned a house before. I'm here, like, and I'm sitting here. I've owned a car and done all this other shit. I owned a motorcycle, all this other stuff. And, it's just anything's possible. And, my birthday is just obviously wasn't really expecting this, but, I feel like you guys also have to be reminded of how important you are to other people's dreams too. Like, we do this because we are important to other people's dreams. And or even just aspirations and what other people want to do in their own life. If they see us doing this, and we might not even be making money or anything, we just here for the love of the game. Like, and the love of the game is what's going to keep your heart into anything in life. The love of the game is going to keep your heart into anything. You're always going to succeed if your love of the game through God and Jesus Christ is here to keep you through it. So,
Amen, brother. Amen, brother.
Absolutely. Amen. Hell yeah.
yeah.
Amen.
Amen. I love you guys. Absolutely. Yeah. Sorry, but that is a big thing for me today. How far we come, how much work we put in. You guys deserve it. And we celebrating this birthday together. It ain't just me out here talking on a pod. Like, I can't wait to actually sit here and do the work this weekend, bro. I wouldn't rather do anything else. I love it. It don't feel like a job. I love it, bro. I like to sit here and stat research. I love to sit here and fucking talk to you guys about and talk shit about the Eagles as a Chiefs fan and as a Red Sox fan. Talk shit about the Yankees. Yeah, fuck you niggas for losing. Yeah, fuck you. The Jays. Yeah, I was a Jays fan for a week. That was awesome. Like that type.
Yep.
Or even the Ravens suck. Like like that type of
Yeah.
stuff. Like. Even just us losing and you guys being able to banter back to us and Ant being like, yeah, Red Sox, see where you at. Yeah, nigga, we beat y'all. Like that type of stuff, bro. It's just wholesome, wholehearted. And, we all get a chance to do X, Y, and Z. And I'm glad this is our chance to try and change the world and inspire it. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, sorry.
No, you good. You
give me 2 seconds. I gotta go wipe my face in real quick.
All right, I'll talk about the Ducks while he's gone, I guess.
Mm-mm.
So
Yes, please do. Please do.
to talk about the Ducks,
Please,
man, it's not looking good right now. I think we're still down by 1. And
down by 2 now.
we're down by 2. Okay, we're down by 2. And is the problem? You're the echo.
Yes.
A little
Okay.
bit.
Okay, I don't know where it's coming from, but the biggest problem I knew was coming into season was our goalie, which is Dostal, and Dostal is so like up and down. This is crazy. He'll do like big flashes here and there, and like look good, but then all of a sudden he'll just like stop saving. Like he'll just just freeze up. Like he gets like so bad under pressure, and that's why we try to get a good defense for him. But at the end of the day, I think when we go into the draft next year, we got to get a new goalie. It's just what it is. Our forwards are decent, and our defense is decent. It's just our goalie. It's just too inconsistent.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, we looked good in the beginning of the game, but after that second goal, we just deteriorated. That's usually what happens.
Shout out Leo Carlson. It's my guy.
Yeah, Leo's a dog.
It's my fucking guy, y'all. Leo Carlson breakout season. It's coming right here, right now. Leo Carlson breakout season, bro. Leo Carlson's the man, bro. That's my guy. I'm telling you, bro. He's gonna come out tonight. He's gonna start hot. Like I might have not been able to look at it, but
we're down. But if he locks in on defense, he'll be good for sure. I think, to be honest, right now, Leo is our second best player. Our third best player, actually. I think I still give Lacombe, and then I'll say Travis is our best player.
Yep.
But like I was telling him, like Dostal is just too inconsistent. Like we low-key need to get rid of him. Like he's just so bad under pressure. Like as soon as like our defense like goes down, he can't do anything. Like he'll have like a great game, but the next 2-3 games it's just terrible. Like he'll drop like three goals, 5 goals a game.
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
And so it's just getting ridiculous at this point. I don't know how the fuck we still have him, bro. Like, you be pissing me off, bro. I'm so dead at. And I mean, I get the reason why you want to get rid of Gibson, but like, still, like, there was no point of doing that, bro. Like, I would have took Gibson 100%.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
100%.
Yep. Yeah. Like DJ said. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? You know what? You know what? Shout out Miss Anderson. You know why? Miss Anderson never believed in me. Miss Anderson was talking that shit. You feel me? Fuck Miss Anderson. Oh well, sorry. Damn, I'll never be allowed back to Minuteman to talk about anything. But no, it's too late now. I said it. It's too late. Whatever. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Fuck it, Miss Anderson. You should have believed in me, okay? You know, you should have believed in me. I always had it in me. Pause, pause, pause. I didn't mean like that. Like I didn't always have it in me. Like I just meant I got the drive, dedication, but whatever. You know, yeah, whatever. But you know, shout out Miss Anderson. He said exactly. You know, shout out Miss Anderson, man. You know, she D1 hater. If you want to get your D1 hater university sweatshirts, go to at Lawrence Johnson on Instagram. Shout out him. He's one of my biggest inspirations right now too. That nigga is awesome. You know, you want some real life news with some real jokes? No Red Bull in sight. You feel me? No Red Bull in sight. Just strictly for vibes. We here strictly for vibes. You know. So, yeah. Shout out Lawrence Johnson, man. Yeah, that guy's awesome. Can't wait to go out to LA and meet him. But yeah, man. Like you know, 1-3 third period here. Hey, man, it's against the Kraken. It's not a bad team. A good young team like yourself. You know, this Ducks team has a lot to learn, but this year will be a test of a lot of that.
Yeah.
And, you know, last year I thought that they had a great showing at the end of the year. But real quick, man, real quick topic. Yo, Nero, bro. I got to talk to you about this topic real quick, bro.
Yeah.
Just because we here.
Right.
What about the Yankees, man? Like, how do you feel about this Yankees Blue Jay? Yeah, you.
I knew this nigga was not safe. I knew this nigga was not safe from that joke, bro. Well, before we really get into the Yankees, let's think about this, right? Ant has witnessed 5 losses in the last 6 days, right? 2 by the Eagles, 3 by the Yankees, right? And for him,
And the Devils lost tonight.
and the Devils lost too. Damn it, let's make it 6. Fuck. 6 losses, right?
I'll be back, yo.
That's the first thing. Now these Yankees, man. Well, Aaron Judge couldn't save everybody.
Yeah.
Matt Chisholm couldn't save everybody.
Yeah.
Max Fried, Carlos Rodon, Cam, a.k.a. Hitler, couldn't save everybody. It's another failed season for the Yankees. I don't have to get another Yankee hat that says 28 on it. That's how I feel right now.
Can I just say something? Can I just say something?
Go ahead.
As a Jays fan.
Let's talk to the man who took them out. His team took him out.
The Yankees lose.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I will say though, on a serious note,
Yep.
in order for the Yankees to actually get back to the World Series, and mind you, they're 1 year removed. You know, it's not like they haven't gone back. They got back. You lost it last year. Now you don't even get close to sniffing it this year. You know, with them, I mean, hopefully Garrett Cole comes back healthy. You'll have 4 bona fide starters. That 5th starter spot has to be looked at because I don't know if Will Warren's going to be the answer for next year.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Yankees do end up spending some more money on another starting pitcher. But really, I honestly think consistency really has to be the main topic for next year, at least to have them more consistent. If Max Fried can give you a whole season of him having a Garrett Crochet type of season where he doesn't really struggle, he doesn't struggle for about 6 weeks, that should make a difference. But really, I would say Garrett Cole, coming back healthy is going to be a major difference. Now, we don't know what we're going to get out of Garrett Cole. I keep calling him Garrett Cole. This Tommy John surgery, naturally, he's also a little bit older now. I don't know if he will be the same. If he does come back to look like the Garrett Cole that we know him to be, the Yankees should get back to at least the playoffs, hopefully contend for another World Series. I will say, if I'm the Yankees, though, I don't know another year of Aaron Broone's going to cut it. I think you have to make a change. You finally have to go another route, honestly. I don't know who. If Aaron Boone is still the manager, I guess it's fine. But Maybe Ant might feel the same way. I just think that you might have to go a different route.
Yeah.
That's the starting point right there.
It's that time.
Yeah.
Bruins said himself when asked if he's gonna come back next year, he said, "I'm still under contract. I have 1 more year. I'm still under contract." So
interesting.
Yeah, well, fuck that guy. No, I'm just joking.
I mean,
but no, that's
actually, I will say, I do have a question for Ant. I do have a question for Ant, though.
Yep.
Okay, if hypothetically, if Aaron Boone's fired,
Shout out Big Poppy. Yep.
Maybe they won't fire, they'll just, let him go, whatnot. Can Brad Ausmus be the guy to lead them?
Ooh, bar of a question. Ooh, and he got bars. You prepared with a rebuttal? Come on, Kendrick. He not like us. They not like us.
hey,
You know?
let's not get copyrighted. Hey,
No, heck, now it's not a bad thought. I actually don't hate that idea. Brett Ausmus did lead a playoff team before as a manager.
Right.
Granted, his Tigers team was pretty talented. Verlander, Scherzer, Cabrera, Victor Martinez, the whole gang. But he managed that team pretty well to a point where they made a lot of noise back in the early mid 2010s. And he is a decent manager, and I feel like honestly there is a few decent managing options. You saying Brett Ausmus, I didn't even think about that, to be honest, but that's actually a decent option. In my head, I was delusional enough to go like Bruce Bochy.
Oh, for sure, right? Yeah.
I mean, he's on the table, I guess. I don't know what he said. He'd probably be like, "Oh, I beat y'all before," and whatever, or like in my prime, my heyday, I could have beat y'all. We could hit him up and be like, "Hey, Johnny Damon said the same thing." Right. All right. Get him on. Like, I mean, there's decent options all around. I mean, Ron Washington. There's another guy. Dusty Baker. I mean, there's options out here. I mean, or like you said, Ausmus. I mean, he's literally already in our staff. I mean, there's options we can go with here, but again, like you said, I don't care what Boone says about his contract thing. Like, I mean, and this is the thing with Al Steinbrenner. I mean, I've said it before. I don't really want to necessarily keep ranting on about like the comparison between Al and his father, but George wouldn't care about no contract.
Yeah.
George would have burned that contract a while ago. Rest in peace, George. But like George, I don't think George would have liked the way Aaron Boone's managing right now. He would have he would have had him gone. Like he literally had a manager winning World Series before, and they had beef. He fired him. Like, George was not playing around. George was out here making moves. Al is not out here making moves like that per se. Like he's making some moves, but he's not making like George moves. So, I mean, we just
do I shotgun for the live real quick?
For your birthday? Hell yeah.
All right.
Let me just say this shit. Happy birthday, my brother.
Thank you, Ben. Hey, yo, real quick. Shout out
birthday,
Ben, bro. I just want to say real quick. Shout out Ben, bro. Ben has been an instrumental part of this Bay State media shit, bro. He does final scores, instant updates, bro. He games in here. He talks to you guys. He's always on every pod. He's done the right amount of work to learn other sports. bro, if you guys can, just show love Ben in the comments, anybody watching or anything. He's an integral part of what's going on. And, he's all the way in Canada, bro. Like, you guys got to understand that. Like, he's working hard from a whole nother country, dude. And I hope you guys appreciate that. Like, me, Connor, and Arrow, we all live near each other, so shit ain't hard for us. Like,
Yeah.
I do this shit for the love of the game. Literally.
Exactly. Thank you for taking the words right out of my mouth. Like, bro, Ben does this shit for the love of the game, and he's been here, helped us build graphics. If you guys go look on our page, we did top 10 signs of the week, which actually me and Ben have to get to tonight and do the top 10 at midnight. We'll probably a little bit more towards 12:30, just because that's when like the full slate of shit comes out at 12:30. But
it's already 12:30.
yeah, oh well, okay. I'm sorry, mistaken. You're right. Okay, we got some shit for you, coming out, and then in the morning we'll give you the new 10 songs of the week. But Ben has been involved so much, and shout out Ben. Thank you for spending my birthday with me, and thank you guys for spending my birthday with me, bro. Here on Pod, like I wouldn't want it any other way, dude. And I'm gonna pull an all nighter and drink, cause
I'm
gonna pull an all nighter and drink. But that being said, do I shotgun?
Yes.
Go ahead, Cash.
Okay.
Birthday boy,
all right.
shotgun,
Give me a second.
Here we go.
Give me a second. Let me go get my key off my backpack. Give me 1 second.
But
Let me go get my key off my backpack.
I'm looking at it real quick. I'll wait until he's back. Oh, he's back.
Who thought Cam Scattaboo would get 3 fucking touchdowns today?
It was not on my bingo card.
Hey, it wasn't on mine.
It wasn't on Ant's bingo card. I know that.
It was not only one bingo card. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Literally.
The past
All right.
36 hours been a little rough.
Say it again.
Okay.
The past 36
Birthday
hours
shotgun.
been a
Yo,
little
everybody send it to group chats real quick if you can.
Yeah.
Get everybody in here for the birthday shotgun real quick.
Help, support Ant in the comments, y'all. Support Ant in the comments.
Why? What the fuck happened to this thing?
The Yankees losing and out of the playoffs.
Oh,
and the Eagles losing 2 straight.
He said y'all niggas scammers. He said y'all are on the. He said y'all are corner store owners. You.
Yeah.
He said y'all are corner store owners. I'm dead. That is that is awesome. I'm putting on a do-rag tomorrow. Oh, also, I'm going to announce it while I'm on pod. I'm cutting my dreads tomorrow. For those who don't understand what's under this hat or has been under this hat, yeah, I'm cutting this shit tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
You guys will see your boy with a fresh cut. I'm about to look like Nero, just 10 times darker. You know what I mean? Yeah.
There you go.
Eventually, my shit will be gone as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably getting an appointment. Like,
wow.
I'm planning an appointment like tomorrow, and probably have an appointment like next week.
This dude RJ said,
"Oh my,
go fund for answer."
Yo, I'm sorry, Ant, bro. This is Boston, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Ann, let me just also tell you this.
I tried to spare you, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. I really tried to spare you. It wasn't even me. It was
what's funny is like the Eagles lost to a New York team. I'm just
and that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Even worse. Like at least he'd be like, yo, the Eagles won tonight. Like, fuck it, you know.
No bullshit. And you know what's even crazier? Kind of going back to Ann, because I kind of just realized this also about the managers that he named. Because it's kind of similar to the Red Sox also, in a sense. Have the Yankees ever had a black manager?
Damn. Well,
no, I'm not even trying to be funny. I actually, I don't even know if they ever have one.
That's actually a good question. And also,
that's why I'm like,
maybe that's why they could never had beards, you know?
Fucking it, we'll go apply for that manager job, nigga.
How many baseball teams have black managers when you think about it, besides like Dusty Baker and like Ron Washington? Like you can't really name.
Wait,
Too
Dusty
many,
Baker.
like,
Dusty Baker was a manager of the Yankees.
the Astros, Dodgers, Giants, Nationals. Like,
Oh yeah, but no, facts.
Oh,
there's
okay,
a
okay,
lot of
okay.
different teams, but
No, yeah,
besides,
no. That's a very, very valid question, Aaron, though.
but like, I mean,
Looking
you
at
can't really
the
name
list of
that many black managers in general, though. Like, besides like Dusty Baker, Ron Washington. What?
No, yeah, you
Yeah.
know, I mean,
Yeah.
RJ says no hate, but you know, he's a Red Sox fan, so it's always hate. But
Yeah, and I actually just looked that up for you, Ant. Per AI, no, the New York Yankees have never had a black manager in their history.
I looked it up.
that's
on-
AI though. Look it up, like on.
No. I looked it up on Wikipedia, and that shit is correct.
Damn. Okay. Damn.
Son of a bitch.
Well, you know,
But the racist.
they won't be posting Free Palestine anytime soon.
The Blue Jays ever had a black
Give me-
Never.
I'm sorry, yo, okay. Disclaimer, disclaimer. I just be talking shit. Sorry, chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just be talking.
Ant got me. Ant, ask him again. Ask him again, Ant.
Have the Blue Jays ever had a black manager?
I think so.
What?
Look
Why
it up.
lie?
You're
Why
lying.
lie? You're in Toronto. Why lie?
You're lying.
All over here, you fucks.
Well, just because Drake and Tory Lane speaking Canadian accents doesn't mean all the other black niggas do and just manage the Jays. Like even.
Oh, actually,
We
the
have.
only person to actually lead them to a World Series was a black manager.
Wow.
Thank you.
He got two of them.
Yeah.
Yo, Ant. Oh
Tito
my God. Yo,
Tito
Ant,
Gas-
I would just, yeah, Ant. I'm sorry. It might be it. It might be clips for this podcast episode because poor guy. We didn't even have to. You did it to yourself today.
No,
You.
You're getting
I think I'm gonna call it a night.
No, but with that being said, I think I'm gonna call it. Now, with that being said, guys, I'm old. I'm here, and I'm old.
Big old 26.
And who thought I was gonna make it to 26? Like, oh.
We shot that shit fast.
Oh, that shit just fucking farted all over me. Okay.
Yeah, relax. Pause.
All right. Well, with that being said, sorry guys, you had to see that. I just got nutted on. Pause.
Oh wait, guys, we
Huh?
forgot
What?
what Amari said. Remember what Amari said earlier, bro? We all gotta say happy birthday, nigga.
Oh, that's right. Wait, everybody gets their pass. Everybody gets their.
No, I am not
No,
doing this
not
shit.
on pod, Ant. You're
I'm
fucked
not
up.
doing this
This
shit.
nigga trying to catch
No.
everybody lack.
Fuck off. And fuck out of here. Fuck you.
You tried it. That was smart. I love this nigga. That's
Fuck out of here. And
all right,
off.
guys. To my 26th birthday. Ready? Up, down, up.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Tommy hit it.
Wow,
Yeah, this nigga there. That's right, Tommy Hilfiger hit a nigga. Fuck, nigga.
That's Tommy hit a nigga. Tommy Hilfiger, fuck nigga right there. I'll tell you that, Kutch.
But hey, guys, I'm staying up for my birthday all nighter again, like last night. Fucking, if you guys want to play Madden, you guys want to play 2K, whatever, till I fucking pass out. Come ball up with your boy. Come get it going. I'm out here handing out free L's. Nero and Connor will tell you all about that lately. I'm out here handing out free L's. You feel me? Free L's straight for the free ski. Especially Ben. You know what I mean? You know, I'm gonna do all a free L. Oh no, you're a Ravens fan. That's enough for you. Yeah, John Harbaugh's on the hot seat. Good luck. His brother's better than him.
I know. I'm not fucking.
And you know what the fucked up part is? His brother's better than him, and he doesn't even have a Super Bowl ring. That's just fucked up.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know,
the Chargers are.
well, injuries. That's a whole nother conversation. We will have week 4 picks tomorrow on my birthday, chat. Week 4 picks tomorrow on my birthday. We will see you here. It'll be me, Connor, Nero, and Ben. We will be here, and Ant, as per usual, Mr. Show Producer, show host, show producer, connoisseur. Shout out Ant for always doing the banners and the tickers. Remember, Ant is, instrumental part of this too as well. Connor, Nero, you guys too, like I said to you guys before, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for celebrating my birthday with me. And
All right.
Yeah, we love you too, brother.
let Bay State Media out.